Jonathan, so we saw Obama, again, with no congressional approval, bomb Libya. He also had airstrikes in Iraq, Syria, drone strikes in Yemen, Somalia, all without congressional approval. So what has changed now?
Well, what's changed is who's in power in the White House right now. Republicans played the same game when Obama was president, when Biden was president, but, it's not the 19th century or even the early 20th century anymore. Congress has largely abdicated its power to determine whether the United States is at peace or war. And presidents have wide latitude to do what they think is in the interests of the country. These are largely theoretical debates. This is only going to matter if somehow, and I don't think anybody in the White House believes that this war will be going on next year under a situation where theoretically the Democrats might win Congress in November. I don't think this is really going to matter. What matters is whether the United States achieves some of its objectives in terms of what follows next in Iran. President Trump wants a regime change, but he is not going to invade Iran. He's not going to make the same mistake that George W. Bush made in Iraq or even in Afghanistan. He's giving the Iranian people the opportunity and elements within the terrorist regime to overthrow its leadership, whoever is leading it right now, and to come to some sort of an agreement with the United States to end the fighting, or to at least change the government's direction in Iran, which is, it's fundamentalist, religious. It's millenarian. That's why they can't be trusted with nuclear bombs, because they actually might use them. Yeah. That's the problem. That's, who we're dealing with. And, but I think the United States would be willing to settle for an Iran that just doesn't bother its neighbors, that restricts its millenarian thinking to some far-off future. Instead, this regime sought regional hegemony, not just nuclear weapons, but to basically overturn every regime in the region that wasn't friendly to them. And they made real progress on it up until, they made the fatal mistake of launching, a war with terrorist atrocities on October 7th, 2023.
Exactly. Yeah, Steve Yates, Jonathan Tobin, fantastic conversation this morning.